Hi, I'm Connie Merk, and I'm the founder and creator of TRIVAnetics, the ultimate solution to healing your back pain for good. By you arriving on this site today, you have already taken the very first step to healing your back pain for good. Let me tell you, I have had my own nearly 9-year-long struggle with excruciating back and shoulder pain. And in the end, that led me to the solution that I'm going to share with you today. Did you know that nearly 80% of all back pain is caused by what's commonly known as muscle imbalances somewhere in the body? That means that even your sciatica, your herniated disc, your arthritis in the spine, your spinal stenosis, whatever it may be, most likely is caused by one of those underlying muscle imbalances as well. And that also means that as long as you're not taking care of the root cause, there's never healing for you. Unfortunately, most doctors are only treating the symptoms. They're only looking at your back. They then give you the diagnosis of all these fancy names like the herniated disc or the spinal stenosis or whatever they may be. But they're never looking for what's actually causing those conditions. And this is where all the back pain treatment actually fails, because they are not addressing what's actually causing it. My own experience with my back pain actually showed me the way, because I had been diagnosed with a herniated disc as well, and I was only weeks away from having an operation. And then one day I just went to see another therapist, and she looked at me and she just said, you know what? It's not your back that's the problem. It's actually a shortened muscle in your chest that is causing your back pain. And I couldn't believe it in the beginning, because I was feeling all the pain in my back. How could it be my chest? But she explained to me that actually my shortened muscle in the chest was pulling my shoulder to the front. And by my shoulder being in the front all the time, this pulled my disc actually out of alignment. And she said, even if you had an operation, this wouldn't change your underlying cause. The muscle imbalance in your chest wouldn't change. So it might just move up or down the spine. It would still be there. And she actually just proved it to me, because she started to treat my chest muscle, and after only 2 days I was out of pain. Since then, I have treated hundreds of people in my back pain classes using the very same approach. I'm identifying and looking for the underlying muscle imbalances in their bodies, and then just by correcting them and telling them what exercises they need to do in order to get rid of those muscle imbalances, they can heal their body in nearly weeks, sometimes months, but in a very short period of time in comparison to not getting any improvement whatsoever when you're just taking all these medications or going for surgery. Because even surgery doesn't take care of the underlying cause. It's still only treating a symptom. The other thing that is really important for me when it comes to healing is to understand how your mind works. I had to realize in my own healing process that for all the years that I was in pain, I was actually focusing on only one thing, and that was my pain. Day in, day out, I was only thinking, how can I get rid of it? What can I do in order to stop that? And I was constantly waiting for the pain to set in. For all this time, I have been only focusing on my pain. And now I know that by me focusing on it, that's even scientifically proven, I actually created the pain in my body. And it was only on a day when I actually went out and shifted my focus completely, did something completely different. I went to a dance workshop, and just by me focusing on dancing, on listening to the music, and feeling actually the pleasure in my body instead of the pain, just shifting my focus changed everything. And on that day, I was out of pain. That was now for my shoulder injury. So it's really the combination for me that of both. You have to take care of your body, and you have to take care of your mind at the same time. It's a holistic approach. It is a mind-body connection healing that I'm giving you. And it has worked for me, and it has worked for hundreds of people that I've been working with since 1998. So what I want to do now is actually to invite you to have a look around on my website and check out all the different programs and services that I have for you. You can just go for the self-help course where you do everything yourself, from the body assessment to establishing your own treatment plan to then doing the exercises over a certain period of time, and then just probably repeat the process. Or you can do it with me. I can do the body assessment for you. You can also have a 3-month coaching or a 6-month coaching where I would actually motivate you every week. We would talk every week. And so I would keep track on what you're doing, and then I would adjust the program depending on your progress. So there are different options for you. It's up to you now to make the decision what you really want. And if you are at the verge of saying, should I do that? I can only tell you, there's no reason why you shouldn't. If your back pain is caused by muscle imbalances, I can tell you it's the only way you will ever get rid of it. You need to assess your body, and as hardly any doctor or therapist is going to do that. You have to find someone else to do that for. Either you do you yourself, or I can do that for you. So the only thing that needs to happen now is for you to take action. You now know what you need to do. So what are you waiting for?